Hey, you guys, are you there? I was trying to go live and then um, I kept hearing my voice from a post I did. But anyway, I don't know, you guys. But I'm off the Wi Fi, so hopefully that works. How is everybody? Hey, Linda Hunt, can you guys hear me okay? We have some new microphones that we're feeling pretty excited about. Kathy from Kathy's Southern Kitchen. They're magnetic, y'all. Look, it's like a magnet, and it clips on the inside. Anyway, hey Linda, hey Charla and Amanda, how are you? Hey Jane, I don't have my glasses on, and Hilda, how are you? Okay, the sun is going down, and I wanted to bring you guys outside. Daryl's going to join us in just a minute, but I did that post about the landscaping, and you guys had some of the best ideas. Okay. Hey, Dana. How are you, sweet friend? Hey, Jill. Okay. You can hear me okay? All right. Hey, Amy. Can you guys hear the clock on the courthouse? It's one of my favorite things. Let me turn you guys around. The courthouse is right down there. And so it's just letting us know that it's 8 o'clock, which is fun. All right. So Daryl will be out here in just a minute. Hey Terry, hey Nikki, hey Susan and Hilda. Glad you guys are here. Hey Janice said, how am I feeling today? I'm feeling great today. I actually got a lot done today. Okay, you guys have to see Daryl. He is casual tonight. Daryl, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You do. You got your flip-flops on. You're just comfy, aren't you?
That's right. Color coordinated.
Yeah, you are color coordinated.
I'm actually product coordinated.
Oh, are you?
Coosa cotton. These are, I don't know what these are, but these are.
Okay, I was like, I didn't know that you had Coosa cotton pants, but you don't. Okay. So can everybody hear Daryl okay? Let us know if you can hear Daryl okay, because I was telling them that we got these are new and they're magnetic, and that's pretty great.
It is.
Yeah.
Did you explain why?
Why what? Why they're magnetic?
No, why we got new ones.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I have to tell you guys what happened. I forgot what happened. Okay.
I wasn't here.
Yeah. So I've been busy just making videos this week. And so I had my camera up and I was doing this video, and the camera popped out of the stand and it hit the counter, and then the thing that we plug into so the microphone works fell into the
Food disposal.
Yeah, it's not called the garbage disposal.
Garbage.
It fell into the soapy garbage disposal, and it would not start working again. So I was laughing about it because you guys, you just have no idea like what it takes to make these videos, and the most craziest random things happen. So anyway.
You made a funny reel today. Did you post that?
I have not. I didn't
are you
post
going to post that?
I can.
Okay.
Hey Margaret Rustin, Rick and Margaret, how are you? You need to come by and see me. Okay, so some people are saying that they didn't hear you, but now they're saying clear as a bell. Okay, good. Good. All right. Oh, I just saw Shark Tank. That was on tonight. They did a rerun.
Oh, that's right.
They showed it again.
It's cool.
I know, with Mama Sue and with Y'all T. We love them. And wasn't that awesome? It's so great. Like, Mama Sue did such a great job. Anyway, I'm super proud of those. Okay. Dana said, order another cookbook today. I got the dump one this time. Awesome. Thank you so much. Right now, I'm glad that you mentioned that. We do have free shipping, you guys, through Sunday night. So a lot of people, we have a lot of new followers. So I ordered cookbooks and got them in, and starting to run low on the Simply 6, but if it gets ordered, and anyway, those have been reordered, so you just never know. All right. Cheryl says, hello there, Daryl and Annie from North Alabama.
Hello, Cheryl.
Joanne said, oh my, the beard is back. It comes and goes.
Comes and goes.
It has been coming and going for years and years. Sandy said, I talked with your mom about the product, and I want you to know I just love that lady. Yeah.
She's
My
sweet.
mom. She's pretty amazing, you guys. She is. Who was I talking to today? I think I was talking to my aunt, who is my mom's youngest sister, Janice. And I was like, my mom is smarter than me. She is smart, smart, smart. Susan said, I ordered your first cookbook and I can't wait to have all the others. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, we are going to talk about this Boxwood. I was waiting until you got out here,
Oh,
Daryl.
I thought you were talking about it.
No, I was telling him it started to ring, the clock on the courthouse. Okay, so all right, you guys, let's talk about this Boxwood for a minute. It's pretty great. It covers the whole front of our house. And I was telling you guys, let me get across the street here. I was telling you guys that I wasn't really sure if we were going to keep it or not. And then a lot of you guys said, okay, see how great it is? It goes all the way across. Here comes Dee. The only problem is sometimes it's hard for us to see like around the drive, like when we're trying to come out of the driveway. And so I actually cut it down a little bit more this time, but it was hard to cut that thing. You want to tell them what you got? That you got a new hedger?
I got an edger, and the reason I got an edger...
Hedger. Not an edger.
Hedger.
Hedger. Yes.
Hedger. I also have an edger.
Right. Did you get a new one of those? New edger?
Weed eater.
Oh, did you?
No, the edger. Anyway, man, I got an edger too. I got a weed eater. I got a new weed eater, and then I got a hedger. And the reason I got a hedger is because it's gas, and it's the small version. It was not very expensive, but it's a nice one. It's steel. And the reason is because the other hedger that we have.
We've had it forever.
How many extension cords we've cut with that thing.
Yeah, it's
and
electric.
The last one that I cut, I'm like, oh my gosh. I tried to fix it and I couldn't.
Okay.
It won't work. I went and got the parts, and anyway, so I was a little frustrated with that. So
That's
I'm like, all right, I'm going to do the gas one so we don't have extension cords to cut. So
okay.
That's what I have.
Okay. So, David Long says, love the Boxwood. It makes your house. Okay. Everyone is just saying, keep the Boxwood. Love it. And I really do too. All that you guys are saying is just kind of confirming to me that we really do need to keep it. We're going to cross the street after this next car comes. But I don't even know if we've focused on this very much because we've worked so hard. Look at this neat little wall here, you guys. When we moved here, this wall, actually, it was so dark, you could hardly even see all of the rocks. And this is part of what Alpha Wash did, is they just came and they washed all of this, and it just made it come to life. I wish I knew. Don't you wish you knew how long this wall was here, Daryl? There's several walls very similar to this all around Columbiana, and I really wish I knew what the story was. So, but yeah, so the Boxwood, it's okay. Am I making you guys dizzy? Okay, everyone's saying it's beautiful. Keep the hedge. It looks so nice. Okay, we will do that. We will keep the hedge. I do like that it is a big, if we're going to live on this main street,
I like that it separates.
It separates. Yeah. So up here, oh my gosh, you guys, there are over 1,000 comments on what we should do here. And there are so many ideas, and I love them. A lot of people talking about hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. Okay, can you guys hear Daryl now?
Wonder what it is with this mic.
Well,
do I have it on backwards or
no,
upside down?
no, you're lit up. I'm lit up. Maybe it was because I was across maybe too far away from you.
Does this thing have a range or something? I don't know.
Let's see. Dawn said if you take out the boxwood, you will have to replace that strip with something else. That is really true. Kelly said it almost looks like a wall that I've seen on some Civil War battlefields. I love it. Yes, right? I know. Jody Carter said keep it from Okeechobee, Florida.
Okeechobee?
We love Florida.
We've been there.
We love Okeechobee. We do.
We've actually been out on the lake,
In an airboat.
Airboat. That's what
We
it's
sure
called.
were, and that was really, really fun. Do you want to tell anybody about, now that you're sitting, about the workshop at all? Is there any?
There's been zero done this week because Clint's been in Idaho and other places, other sundry
Yeah,
places. up
he
in
has
Cheehaw
been.
And
Yeah.
Next week,
We're going to sit right out here. It is so nice tonight, you guys.
it is. I had to put on long pants.
I know, because it's a little bit chilly. Okay.
Next week he'll be here in I think the second. So is Monday the 2nd? I think it is.
Yes,
I think
it
Monday
is.
is the 2nd. He is meeting with an electrician. This will be the 3rd attempt to have an electrician here. So we are hopeful that this guy will show and that we can get that box in, because a certified electrician needs to be able to put that box in with the circuit breakers. And that's the
So that we can pass inspection.
yeah.
Bonnie Dixon said proven winner bubblegum petunias would be beautiful in front of the house. I'm gonna have to go see what those are.
Yeah,
Will you
I
hold
know.
this for a minute? I need to go get a little jacket because you guys,
It's chilly
it's chilly out here. I'm so surprised.
in Alabama and
Goodness.
almost June. It's amazing. This front that just came through. I'm sure it's not going to last very long. Probably a day or so. But it's gorgeous. What a beautiful evening. Hope it's beautiful where you're at. Still can't hear me, Grace? I don't know. Maybe if I do this. Is that better? Anything about little Piper putting on a... Oh, I think it's wonderful. That girl is so sweet. I'm glad she was able to help Clint. And she absolutely loves the wood shop. So.
Piper?
Yeah.
Is that, yes. Piper is, she is really, oh, I forgot about my microphone. She is so excited about it. It is so sweet. Jane Cole said, just finished watching Shark Tank and Mama Sue was great, as well as the Y'all Sweet Tea guys. I know, they are precious. Speaking of Mama Sue and I will be in Hayden tomorrow at Psalm 34 Bakery. And so we will be there from 10 o'clock until 1 o'clock. And so if you are in that area, or if you want to come see me and Mama Sue, we would love to see you. That would be fun. So I can hear Daryl just fine.
If you're new to the state of Alabama, Hayden is just south of Warrior, just north of, not Warrior, it's just north of Warrior, just south of Coleman.
Yeah. Okay. Odette said, good evening from Canada.
Hey, Canada.
Have you been to Canada?
We went to Canada.
We did?
Yeah, we went across the line. We went to Niagara Falls, and we went to that butterfly
That's true.
mausoleum, whatever it is.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Back when you could cross it without a
Passport or anything.
passport.
We just
you know?
went right over there. Tina said, it's chilly in Atlanta. The rain is finally gone. Yes, so much rain for sure. Okay, Diana, we're just gonna hope that maybe moving it there has helped Daryl. People are saying they can hear you.
Okay,
Patricia said,
good.
and B said, I can hear you. Annie Powell, you know I love your name.
Hi, Annie.
Karen said, it's cool here in Oklahoma. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting to let it get cold like this. Were you?
I wasn't looking at the weather. We've had a really rainy week, really rainy, and we actually had some thunderstorms come through earlier today.
Well,
I guess this pushed the storms through. Really.
And remember when we did that live on Monday night and like the power was going out?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Well, the next morning I went and I walked, and there were so many trees down. There were a lot of trees down on this back, and there were some down on the power. The power company was back there.
Oh, wow.
Restoring power. So, anyway, crazy. Deborah said, hi from cool, rainy Northeast Ohio. Love the hedges. Put planters with different flowers in the beds in front of the house. Oh. That is a good idea.
That is. I like that.
Hi, Althea. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to meet you in Andalusia. Tabby was able to meet you, and that was so great.
Yeah, she talked about that. Talked about seeing you and meeting you.
Yes, and when Althea came here at Christmas to our house, we felt like we were meeting a rock star.
Yes.
It was so much fun.
That was neat.
Rosie said, good seeing you back on. I know, you guys, we have missed you. We used to come on every night because we had so many things to report, what was going on with the house.
Every day.
And now that things have calmed down, and since Clint hasn't been here working on the workshop, some of us we just think, y'all don't really want to hear from us because we're kind of boring. But maybe we're just all now friends, and we just need to say hello to each other.
Yeah.
Let's see, Brenda's saying hi from Florence. Well, hello, friend. Deborah is in Tennessee, and I have brothers that live in Tennessee, or a brother now, Mark. That's it, right? That's it. Yeah.
We talked to some sweet people in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, the other night.
We sure did.
It was very nice. Enjoyed chatting with them.
It was Roz and Chris Cody. Oh my word, he has an amazing story. They are precious, and it was so much fun to speak to them the other day. Dee, you look really good.
Thank you.
None of y'all, you look so good. Just, you guys have watched him kind of transform. And then who else? We spoke tonight to Scott and
Lori?
Lisa. Yeah.
And then
Scott
Rosalind.
And Rosalind. We've had an opportunity to speak to several of our followers in the last week. Sharon Pridemore, I don't know if you're on here. I talked to her last night. So.
And I ran into an individual at Publix earlier this evening. Yeah. She turned around as we were walking in. I love watching you, and I'm like, holy cow. It's nice to meet you.
That's so fun. We love meeting our followers, don't we?
Yeah, it was Amanda in Alabaster, I believe. So
yeah.
That was very nice.
Adele says Daryl looks tired.
Oh, I just woke up from a nap. I was extremely tired, and then I laid down. We didn't sleep well last night.
Okay, can you tell them what is going on? Okay, remember the clock.
Oh, we have a clock. Okay, it projects to the ceiling. So when the lights go out, we have the time up on the ceiling, so we don't have to go searching for a clock. All we have to do is just open our eyes and we can look at the ceiling.
Okay, which you're saying that very casually, but you guys, this clock is so awesome.
Yeah.
I should link it because you literally look up the ceiling and it's like this big, the numbers, and it's so great. You look up the ceiling and you're like, for me, it's like, oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So anyway, the clock is amazing. So go ahead and tell them.
So I guess, yeah, during the storms on Monday night when we lost power for a moment or two,
right.
the clock kind of resets. So you got to set the time. I reset the time, and now it's on military time.
It's military time. It's terrible, you guys.
So when it's 1 in the morning, it's actually 1300, and then it goes to 1400, and then 1500, and Or is it
16? Yeah, 16 is like 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah, I woke up this morning. I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, golly, I gotta get going. Well, it wasn't 5 in the morning. It was actually 3 in the morning. So
Yeah. So
anyway.
Daryl is like crawling out of bed. The clock is wrong. So at 3 in the morning, it would have been. You guys help us figure this out. Okay, midnight is 12, right?
Yeah, 12.
So 1 o'clock is 13. 2 o'clock is 14. 3 o'clock is 15.
So yeah, it was around 1500, and I'm thinking it's 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. And anyway.
Okay, now I can see why, because maybe you saw the 5 on the
Right.
ceiling. He was like, I don't even know, like full of energy and like, oh my gosh, whatever. And I'm like, Daryl, no, honey, it is not time to get up. It is 3 o'clock. I had to reach over and get my phone and show you, but we have to take it off military time.
Yes, we do. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Teresa said 1600 is 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Thank you. All week this week, I've been waking up, looking at the ceiling, counting with my finger. Okay, 12 o'clock. 1 is 1300. It's been a whole thing. But, Matt, our son-in-law, is military, and then our cute grandsons, I'm sure they would be able to tell us in a second what time it is.
Help me out
Okay.
with this. Help me out. That's
Are you looking
something
at that stroke
yeah,
question?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try to find it. Bonnie Dixon
Bonnie.
said, Mr. D, when you were able to walk after your stroke, my husband had the cerebellum stroke in February and is having outpatient PT at the University of Delaware now. When were you able to walk after your stroke?
So if I remember correctly, I couldn't come home from the place that I went after the hospital.
The
Rehab center. So I was in the hospital for 6 days in neuro ICU. They put me in when you go down.
The step down.
Step down.
Just went on a regular floor.
Yeah, I went on a regular floor for one night, and then I went to a rehab facility. In the rehab facility I went, did I roll in a wheelchair?
Yeah, you came in a wheelchair.
In the rehab. And I went to PT 2 or 3 times a day at the rehab facility. I mean, they worked me hard, which was good. I enjoyed it.
But you were using the walker.
I was using the walker, and then I had to graduate to a cane. And they wouldn't let me leave I was actually thinking about this yesterday or the day before. I couldn't leave the rehab facility until I could demonstrate that I could take a shower without anything, without a walker or without anything. And then I could, and
by
I could
yourself,
by myself without any assistance,
Yeah.
without with stationary product or anything. So yeah, that was actually kind of funny. I was walking back to my room from a physical therapy session with one of the PTs, or I was actually in the I can't remember where I was at, but I remember her name was Shannon. I do remember that. And she goes, Daryl, we'd like you to go home, but you have to demonstrate that you can take a shower without any assistance. I said, okay. She goes, and we have to be able to watch you, or a physical therapist needs to be able to watch you. No problem. There are no male physical therapists. I said, okay.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you got to do what you got to do in order for me to go home. I'll do that. So
I remember that. I remember like totally thinking it was going to be a man, and then it kind of just made me laugh when it was a woman. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. That was funny. But so one of our followers asked about you being able to walk, and so I want to give you some words of encouragement, sweet friend Bonnie. It takes time and different, while your husband had a cerebellar stroke, a stroke in his cerebellum, not really sure what that looks like for him. Some people stay in a wheelchair for a long time. Not really sure why or how Daryl was able to just recover more quickly than others. He had a lot of determination. He was young, 54, but he worked at it.
Yeah.
But look at him. I hope that he can be. I hope that you share this video with your husband. Like Daryl is back to doing all the things everything that he's always wanted to do. So, the first February, where are you at? February, March, April, May. You're just 3 months out. And that, I mean, I think where you were at 3 months.
Oh,
he was still a mess.
I was a mess.
Yeah.
I was walking probably with a cane at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Had I gone back to work? I think I'd gone back to work.
Yeah, you had gone back to work, but I remember it was like almost, I feel like it was like not until Christmas time, I feel like you said you finally had a clear day where you were thinking clearly.
Yeah.
And so that it had been April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 8 or 9 months, and you felt like your brain was at least a little normal. Bonnie, we will tell you this. One of the things that Daryl was told was, and the nurses at the rehab said, make sure that Daryl takes a nap and sleeps, because that's how your brain heals. And so Daryl really took that to heart. I mean, it's really interesting because he, soon after the stroke, he looked like he could sleep for days, but he would just lay down, and sometimes it was for like just 20 minutes, and his brain just needed time to just pause and rest. So make sure that your husband is resting and sleeping, because that's how your brain heals. Is there anything else you would add to that as far as just recovery?
If he's able, even with a walker, however, if he's able just to get up and get going, then that'll help as much as he can. So
just kind of have to retrain your brain and teach your brain.
Right.
Susan said, I had a stroke. It is hard, but I managed to get through. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard. Hey, Robin. Love you, sweet friend. Hey, Gloria. God was beside him. Give God the glory. Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it. We were talking about that just, we were on a podcast, not a podcast, but we were being on an Instagram live the other day with a friend, and we were just talking about how every night, whoever was at the hospital or at rehab, we would gather around Daryl's bed and hold hands, and we would say a prayer. So, absolutely. Sherry said, my husband is in the hospital right now. He fell and broke a bone in his hip.
Oh.
Please be praying for Harold. Oh my goodness, absolutely. Thank you for sharing that so that we can keep him in our prayers. Let's see. The little things are not moving. If you're leaving comments. Phyllis said, my husband also had a TIA, but mild. Yeah. These are just hard things. Teresa said, Miss Annie, is there a spot on your forehead?
It's a shadow.
What is that?
It's a shadow. I don't know if it's me. It's probably from my hat.
It's your hat?
Coming from that light.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
One of the most, let's see, Patricia said, one of the most important parts of recovery is patience with yourself.
That's so true.
100%.
That is.
Yes, yes. And you know, what's interesting, I was thinking about this. So Daryl's mother had a stroke, and she was amazing through that.
She
was.
Was.
While it was really hard, she really, I think she worked really hard too.
Yeah,
and she had paralysis. But she figured on her right side,
on
which
her right
was her
side.
handwriting side. But she learned to write with her left hand. And
she was a note writer, and she liked to write notes to people, and she wasn't going to not do that. So she did it with her left hand. She just was determined. She was a funny woman. Loved her very much.
I know. You were a lot like your mom.
Yeah, she loved to laugh.
Yeah, she did. She did. She was so smart too. Let's see. Oh yeah, Teresa said the shadow is his hat. Gloria said there's no long distance in prayer. Oh, I love that.
I like that. That's beautiful.
I love that so much. Debbie said, I had a stroke survivor. God has blessed me. So you're a stroke survivor. I'm so glad. So glad you're doing okay. Let's see. Linda said, get you some I can do hard things shirts. Is that what you just said? I can do hard things, hope, and everything is figure outable. I know, you guys. I'm so glad we have those sayings in our life. We use them all the time. Everything is figure outable, because we don't know what we're doing half the time, y'all. We're just figuring it out.
That's it.
Let's see. Teresa said it went by so fast. It's hard to see it. I had a TIA at Baldwin 3 years ago and a little paralysis on my right side. Everything is good now, except for a little numbness at times, and 2 of my fingers are still weird, but God is good. He brought me through it. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing about these strokes. It takes time. And what we discovered too, you guys, we had been told that wherever he was at a year would probably be as far as his recovery would go. And that wasn't true. It was like you continued to get better well after that year.
Well after that year.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Marcy said, good evening, guys. Need prayers. Okay, well, I can't read what you wrote, but we will certainly pray for you. Susan said she has 3 of my shirts. I love that. Joan said, I can do hard things since my husband passed away 3 years ago. You are doing hard things, sweet friend. Dana we love it when Dana is here because she just follows these comments and helps us out so much. You are awesome. Which I know some of you have asked about the protocol. I saw that in the products that we have been using. And if you do go back and watch the live on Monday night, it was so good and so many questions were answered. And I think that yeah,
that's what it was. It was just a question answer time, and we had help in the comments. So it was good. It was nice.
Yeah. So if you want more information about that, just go back and look at that from Monday night. But we do love talking about it, you guys, because Daryl, it's just changed his life. It's just been such a blessing. Margie said, blessings to you both. Prayers for everyone in need. Yes. I love this, our sweet community. Don't you?
Oh, I do.
We love you guys.
It's wonderful.
Phyllis said, I just hopped on and might have missed it, but I was thinking about your surgery. It was supposed to be this week, but I postponed it. I'm going to go back to the endocrinologist and have her recheck and re-look at it because the little lump is getting a whole lot smaller. So, oh, Megan, hey. Okay, hold on, Megan. Megan is my neighbor. We love you both. Our neighbors are the best, and we just got our surprise. Okay, well, Megan, I'm so glad. I wasn't sure if maybe you guys were out of town or if you had gone to the beach or whatever. So Miss Annie did some cooking today, and when that happens, when I'm making a video, I end up with all this stuff, and so I delivered it today to neighbors. So I'm glad that you got that, cute friend. You guys need to come see me. The playground is up. Anyway, come visit. I would love to see you guys. Lynn Boatwright said, I have almost missed you.
Yeah.
Oh. Pam said, remember, no expiration date on your prayers. Hang on tight to the Father's promises. Yes, I love that. Paula said, Daryl is looking great. And I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you. Shannon said, Monday night was so good. Was the science night recorded? If not, how can I get on? It was recorded, and we can send you, or maybe if you'll send us a message, we can send you the link to it. Yeah. Well, wait. Oh, the science call.
Science call.
Science call. Yeah.
Tuesday night,
There is a Tuesday night science call, you guys. That's really good for any of you guys that are interested in that. Just send us a message. Sherry said, prayers, lost my husband 1 month ago from lung disease, married 50 years in June.
Oh, gracious.
Oh, well, bless
Sorry
your
about
heart. I know that's very, very, very hard, and we will pray for you too. And Deborah said she lost her husband May 8th after 55 years of marriage, and
My
she's doing
goodness.
hard things. Okay, you guys just pretend that I'm giving you guys the biggest hug ever. I'm kissing you on your cheek. Mwah. I'm so sorry. Cindy, let's see what you're doing, Cindy. I had a cardioversion on the 19th of May for my AFib. My heartbeat is back to normal. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to hear that. Still need to take AFib meth for a while. Absolutely, of course. Oops. Okay. All right, you guys. Anything else? I feel like we just needed to talk to our friends, didn't we?
Yeah, sit out on a beautiful front porch on a very cool night. This is kind of rare, almost June. Usually we'd be dripping in sweat.
I know. It was just last week I was going, oh, it's here. The summer is here. So to be out here like this with a jacket on is like so surprising. And we've got a little bit of wind.
Yeah, air's moving. That's
Yeah.
nice. I like air to move.
Yes. Dana said PM them in Messenger. Yeah, send us a PM. Sharon said, Annie, you made my night last night. You were the best. Oh, well, you made my night last night. Oh, sweet Sharon. Love you. Sandra said, have a good weekend, you two. I know. So Daryl you're going to be here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do yard work. I'll piddle. There's a wood shop, woodworking place up the road. I'll probably go to do some dreaming about some various tools and stuff.
Yeah. Well, and let me tell you what always happens. When I'm not here on a Saturday, that is when we get visitors.
Yeah.
I mean, I
We've had
miss all the visitors because they come by on a Saturday. Daryl is usually out here cutting the grass, working, doing something out here.
Had some sweet visitors from Texas come in after their grandson graduated from the University of Alabama. We had some sweet visitors drop in from Minnesota. They were going home from the beach, and they could see that Columbiana wasn't that far off the interstate, so they came on by, which is fine.
Yeah, it is. It's always really fun. I always am disappointed that I don't get to see them, but like tomorrow I'm going to be with Mama Sue in Hayden. I'm going to say that one more time at Psalm 34 Bakery. Love Hannah and Miranda. They are awesome. And Hayden is where the Y'all Sweet Tea people, little guys are.
Oh, that's right.
So Darian and Brandon, and Darian just had his new little number 2 baby, Denver. He's so cute. So anyway, so I'll be gone, but come see me if you're in that area. But you might have a visitor tomorrow because that's what always happens.
That's nice. See me out cutting the grass. Just pull on in.
I know. It will be, it's always fun when you get to see them. Patty said, you guys bring so much comfort to us. I'm so glad. You guys, we are so surprised that we have this page.
And we love it. We love you guys. We love being a part of this. We love your encouragement. We love to encourage you. It's wonderful.
I don't think that we would have gotten through the home renovation the way we did if we hadn't have had you guys.
Yeah.
You guys cheered us on. Oh my gosh. I look back on that and I'm like, oh my word, we did hard things, but it turned out so beautiful. So we're just so glad that you guys went through that with us. All right, you guys. Well, listen, we're going to let you go. I'm ready to put my pajamas on. You look pretty comfy already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're all
Very
Coosa
nice.
Cottoned out.
I am.
We'll drop that name, you guys, Coosa Cotton. We love those boys.
I was actually at work the other day in Tuscaloosa, and one of the guys I work with, he's associated with me. We're kind of in the same group, but not really. And anyway, he had a Coosa cotton hat on. Hey, those boys are from Columbiana. He goes, oh, I love their hats. So
yeah. Well, and again, it's hard to own your own business. It's hard to grow your business, and we love them. And so anytime that we can just share, they are amazing, amazing. So Coosa cotton, good stuff.
yeah.
And look, you guys are talking about the y'all brands. Georgia Peach is the best. Yes, you guys, they started out these two little guys just with a big old dream, and look at them on Shark Tank again tonight being replayed. So we love to share about all these people, and we are who we are because you guys have shared about us. So thank you for sharing and liking and commenting on our pages. We're also over on YouTube. I don't even know if you guys realize that, but we're on YouTube and TikTok, all the places. So,
Instagram.
Linda said, we were your sanity and y'all were ours. Oh,
That's good to
that
hear.
is so sweet.
That is.
You guys so sweet. Joyce said, enjoy your weekend. You guys too. Dana said they grow super tall and they had them at their last house. Only time will tell.
Cedars? Is that what we have? What did we have that was really tall?
Yeah.
We had a couple of cedar
we missed
trees.
It.
Yeah.
We missed what you were talking about.
They were kind of cedars, weren't they?
I
Cedars?
don't know that it's. I don't know that it's going to be. What was tall?
Those are the only two things in the front yard.
Oh yeah, those two really tall things. Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking down here on Main Street, the really big cedar trees.
Oh.
Not the.
Yeah, those are
big tall things.
Those are 50,
Yeah.
60-year-old cedar trees. Big ones.
Yeah. Teresa said, "What's next after the garage?" Okay.
Making some wood.
Daryl is
things.
going to make stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
And he's going to share what he's going to make. And we've got to figure out this driveway situation. But,
Oh, that's probably project number one after the wood
well,
shop.
the thing, I've gotten some quotes, and I'm going to have to save, y'all. I need to sell some cookbooks. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but God is good,
He
and
provides.
he's just providing and taking care. So anyway, all right, you guys, we love you. Thanks so much for joining us. This has been so much fun. Love you, and we are praying for all of you. For those of you, I'm glad, Dana, thank you so much for mentioning the Monday night, the live that we did. For those of you who have any questions about the protocol that Daryl's been using, and I've been drinking it now too, it's just been such a blessing. A lot of you guys are also, using the product, and you've been sending us a lot of messages too. So anyway, if you guys have questions, go back and look at that live from Monday night. We love you. All right. I guess we need to remind everybody to be
Stronger every day.
and know that you can do hard things. Have hope. And remember, everything is figure outable. We love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.